Ladies and gentlemen, a new snapshot for Minecraft Java Edition 1.13 has been released. This is Minecraft 18w05a. Before we get into the specifics of this snapshot, let me relate to you some other news from the development of this version. This was going to be the technical update with mostly behind-the-scenes technical changes to improve the way the game runs. However, it has now been merged with the update Aquatic. So all of the ocean features that were previewed on Minecon Earth a while back will be in Minecraft 1.13, but that also does mean that Minecraft 1.13 will be delayed a little bit. Now, none of those changes are in this snapshot, but they will be coming to a snapshot in a reasonably soon time frame. With that said, let's get into going through the changes in this version. Flint and steel functionality has been changed throughout the process of snapshotting for Minecraft 1.13, and they've been tweaked further, including fixes to flint and steel being using up durability even if no fire was placed. There's also a fix for riding a pig or horse with a cape, causing that cape to not behave as expected. The rest of this snapshot is almost entirely focused around commands and data packs, including the addition of a new command. It's called /Bossbar, and it allows you to create a custom Bossbar and then change a whole number of things about how it looks and who can see it. The Bossbar command has 5 different modes. They are create, get, list, remove, and set. With /Bossbar create, you give it an identifier and then the visible name of the Bossbar. Then you can use /Bossbar remove to remove it by giving it the ID, and /Bossbar list will give you a list of all of the available Bossbars. And then /Bossbar get or set the ID of the Bossbar and then one of the following aspects. Name to change the display name. That can be a string, but it can also be a raw JSON text. So you can change the text using, for instance, selectors or scoreboard values or translations. You can also set the color of the Bossbar. The default is white, but you can change it using /Bossbar set, the name of your Bossbar color, and then the color name. There's also a style. You can use default or the notched types that will show little notches at different values. You can also set the value. The default value is 0, but of course if you set a higher value, you'll see a higher progress on that Bossbar. The amount you'll see will also be determined by the maximum value. You can set that using the max setting as well. The default for that is 100. Then you can set whether it's visible or not by toggling the visible setting, and which players it is visible to using the players setting. So for instance, if you set it to @A, then everybody will see it and the default is nobody. Now note, if somebody is in that set and then disconnects, then they will see the Bossbar again if they reconnect. However, if you change the player's setting in the meantime, then the player will no longer see it if they reconnect. Now, that is not the only way you can update a Bossbar. You can also use execute store to store values into a Bossbar. You can change the value of a Bossbar or the maximum value of a Bossbar using the result value of a different command. That means you can basically put any kind of visualization into a Bossbar. Very handy, very flexible. In other command news, really basic entity selector suggestions have been added into the command user interface, so you now get suggestions for @E and stuff like that. In the previous snapshots, if you tried to tab complete an advancement key with a trailing space, then that would throw an error. /set idle timeout was suggesting a value in seconds when it's actually a value in minutes. That has been fixed in this version. The members or target arguments of scoreboard and team didn't tab complete player names properly, and trigger objectives were enabled by default. That is no longer the case in this snapshot. There's also missing command feedback for successfully triggering a trigger objective, and that is fixed in this version. Finally, on the command front, the operating system locale was being used in the /data get feedback text when specifying the scale argument. That means that depending on your language setting, you can get correct or incorrect help. Some fixes to data packs in this version as well. JSON parsing exceptions thrown during the parsing of pack.mc meta of data packs and resource packs wasn't caught properly. That could crash your game, and that is fixed in this version. Data packs didn't load functions reliably as well. Sometimes you could skip some function files, and that is fixed in this version as well. And F3+T, the reload resources button, didn't reload your pack.mc meta file properly, and now it actually goes one step further. It reloads the file as soon as you open the resource pack menu. In addition to that, the translations from Crowdin have been updated. Now, this is the snapshot. It is a development version, so it can crash your game or even corrupt your world. And this is a technically incompatible update. If you upgrade a world to the snapshot, you will never be able to play it in Minecraft 1.12 again. And there's also no guarantee that it will work in a coming snapshot, so if you try this, do so on a backup of your world or on a test world. Now that said, if you want to try it, head into your Minecraft launcher, click the launch options button and switch on enable snapshots. Read the message, click OK, and then head back to your news tab, where you'll now have a latest snapshot profile under the drop down box. Select it, start the game, and you'll now be playing the latest snapshot version, which is currently this one, Minecraft 18w05a. I hope you enjoyed this update video. My name is slicedlime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.